Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be reviewing this big gardening kit that I really like. My grandma has one too. And they're only like $11 off of Amazon. We're going to see what's in it right now. First up, we got this cool, you can unscrew it, fill it with water, and you just squirt it, and there's this little thing so you can see how much water you need. Then you can screw it back on, squeeze the bottle, and it'll come out right here. And next up, we have a spray bottle, just a normal spray bottle. And fill this with water, spray it just like a spray bottle. That's pretty boring. This you can clean off. This you can use to clean off leaves. Sucks up air through the back hole. Squirts it onto a leaf. This will blow off any dirt that gets in the leaves of your plant, and it'll explode and go everywhere. So you might want a tray underneath of it. And next up is just some scissors to snip off any dead leaves that aren't falling off. And the tweezers, there's two types in here. Find the other one. I don't know, but there's two types in here. There's one that's straight and there's one that's curvy like this one. And you can pick off any leaves that have fallen in your pot so that you don't have to reach up in there and grab them out. Huh? Oh. And yeah. These are all our shovels, and there's a rake, a shovel, a different type of shovel, and yeah, Matt, can you zoom in on these? Zoomed in.
It's already zoomed in.
So yeah, you can dig up a little plant with these, and yeah. I'm not really sure what this one's for, but this side looks like a shovel sort of thing. You can shovel it up.
Maddie,
for turning up dirt and so you can flipping it and stuff. But this one you can sort of tap into the ground and it'll make a hole for a seed. And it has, I don't know if you can see the little markings, but there's little tiny markings on it. And you can see how far your seed needs to go into the ground for it to grow. Here's another weird looking shovel thing. Yeah, it's just brown. You've got some of these little tags you can wrap around your plant and list which ones it is. And here's that other pair of tweezers. Here's a paintbrush. The paintbrush is for when you want to, you can brush off any other dirt on leaves. If you don't want to use this to blow it off, you can use this to just gently scrape it away. Or you can, if there's a spot where you don't want any water droplets or you don't want it to be wet there, you can sort of just brush it off. You can also use a paper towel for that, but you could use this too. I'm not really sure what these are for, but they're little pegs things. You can hold a seed in there maybe. And the last thing is this. You can scoop a bunch of dirt in here and then dump it out, or maybe some water if you wanted to. Anything really can go in here. So we're going to demonstrate with with all our plants on this beautiful plant my mom got from Molbaks. It was only $30, which is really expensive when you think of it. you're just gonna sort of water it. Try to get like into the little grooves in the plants. If you have one plant, that's fine too. And then you can use your spray bottle and get over top. And then if your plant has any bugs, you can probably just use some alcohol and just scrape it off a little bit. If you have a paper towel, just like brush it off. Really, really gentle. And next up we have this. You can sort of just blow off any dust that you have, like I said earlier. And you can use your tweezers, and if you have any bad leaves that have fallen off or something, you can just use your tweezers, get in there, and get it out. Here's one, just fell off, and we'll put it aside for now.
Save it, we can grow a new plant out of it.
Yeah, that. And I'm not going to use this, but you can, if you had any loose soil, you could use this half to pack it down. Or if you had to pack down soil, you could just brush it off. And then Matt gave us a new plant for the tweezers. You can grab, there's big leaves in here that are really gross and old. Keeps dropping. And we'll put that aside too. Just pick most of these out. They mostly are dead, but we'll try to save it. And use your other ones. Use these guys also. And we're just going to pick out all these. You can see I have picked out mostly all of the dead leaves. You can see all those. And now there's this tiny little start here, and we're going to use that. We're going to take our watering, and we're just going to lightly spritz, because this is a baby plant and it doesn't need much water. So we're going to do that, and then you can use your spray bottle. Lightly do it. And the spray bottle is probably better for one of these super small plants. And yeah. And so we have all of these plants. They're all pretty good. And you can use your brush. And if you have any like bugs or something, as I said, you can use alcohol. But instead of a paper towel, you can probably use the paintbrush that comes with it. And you can get these off of Amazon. I probably won't need this. You can use this to like scoop up out of a bag and use for soil. Oh. And you can scoop this up out of a bag, and then you can dump it in your plant, well, around it, and it'll fill up the soil. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way with a small little shovel, which doesn't scoop much. Or you could just go in your kitchen and use a glass or a plastic cup if you wanted to. And scissors, you can like cut off anything that you think is dead, that you don't want anymore. Some of these plants are perfectly fine, but some of them need to be picked. I won't pick them now, but I just wanted to show you how all these tools work. And I'll throw those in the garbage. I'll just show you all the smaller ones and then hold the bigger ones. I didn't use this one in the video, well, on this plant, because we don't need it for this plant. This plant's perfectly fine. And then, or this blower, we didn't really use this very much. But these are some household tools for your succulent plants. And we'll put a link in the description where